And we are back live in Columbus, Ohio. And here's a man that just well may be the next heavyweight champion of the world.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 275 pounds, Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner.
Freakzilla is right. And King, I'll never forget the match at the Royal Rumble. I know.
Look at that.
It's scary. Triple H did everything in his power to leave Boston at the Royal Rumble with a World Heavyweight title. And he did that.
Yeah, but you know what? It had to be kind of embarrassing for Triple H. I mean, he ran scared. He tried to get himself disqualified. He tried to get the referee to stop the match. He tried to do everything to save that title. He was eventually successful, but we both knew that Triple H, he showed fear of this man right here.
You dig it, sucker?
And here comes Scott Steiner.
Introducing his tag team partner from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 256 pounds, Booker T.
Look out, Booker T on fire.
I think we're on fire.
Booker T gets them on their feet. What a combination.
Uh-oh.
Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Ric Flair, weighing in at 318 pounds, Batista.
Well, Flair is a former 16-time world champion. For my money, the greatest champion of all time. But he's mentoring Batista, who is an absolutely phenomenal athlete.
The combination of the brawn and the brains. Ric Flair's mind inside that body is a scary thought, JR. Could be unstoppable.
Batista between 315 and 320. And here comes the heavyweight champion of the world.
And making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Randy Orton from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 272 pounds. He is the World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H.
You know, King Triple H says that his entourage is the evolution of our business.
And I say it's the evolution of our business.
The game still recovering from a severely bruised thigh.
I don't know if that's a good idea for the game to have that leg bandaged up. He may have to. It may be out of necessity, but that's like painting a bullseye on your leg right there, JR. And when you're in a match with Freakzilla
And that Booker T, what we saw at the Royal Rumble between the game and Scott Steiner, I think what I said earlier regarding the fact that anybody that goes into a high-stakes match, like the World Heavyweight Championship, this Sunday at No Way Out, doesn't want to do it less than 100%.
Oh, look at that picture.
And I'm not so sure that the game is 100%.
There's a picture worth 1,000 words. Look over your shoulder, JR. You too, Triple H. See what's behind you?
All the intensity, all the skills, all the cunning of that man. Will it be enough to derail that Freakzilla this Sunday in Montreal for the heavyweight championship of the world? And I can tell you, Scott Steiner can taste getting his hands on the game tonight.
You're right. He's going to have to be derailed because Scott Steiner is coming at Triple H like a freight train.
I got you.
Just like you're going to be coming at Bischoff later on, right, JR? Like a freight train.
I'm going to give all my heart and soul in that match. Whatever is theirs, that's what he's going to get.
Think that'll be enough?
Well, that's all I got. What the hell? You get 100%. That's what you're going to get.
We need 110% out of you tonight.
Now, I'll tell you what. Here we go. Collar and elbow tie-up. It is Triple H and Booker T starting it out. and the game forced into the ropes, and look at Booker T reverse it and turn the table. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, no way out. This Sunday on pay-per-view from Montreal has shaped up to be one of the most star-studded, awesome pay-per-view lineups in this company's recent history.
Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be unbelievable. You said earlier, The Undertaker now just signed to go against, The Big Show. That's a huge match.
Boom! Booker T taking down the game.
I'll tell you what else is unbelievable. Rock! The Rock is back, going one-on-one with Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Hogan Rock 2, one of the great SmackDown matches, and there'll be many of them this Sunday. And here we go, Booker T, back body drop now, hooking that leg, and the game quickly kicks out. Didn't want Booker T to cinch up on that leg, and Booker T with a knife-edge chop. Randy Orton and Ric Flair are at ringside, and look at Batista shooting that knee right into the kidney area of Booker T, a high knee by the game, and now makes the tag to this near 320-pound monster.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what was impressive about that. Well, just the fact that he started the match, that little showing there from Triple H. You realize last week Triple H was out here on crutches, JR.
I know he's healing, and I don't know to what extent he has healed. I'm just telling you that if the game is not 100% by Sunday, he's not leaving Montreal with the world's heavyweight title. There's a cover by Batista. He couldn't cinch the leg up, and Booker T showing that great heart, able to kick out.
Yeah, but so far there you see him, the game didn't show any weaknesses his first time there in the ring.
I can't and I will not take anything away from Triple H. He's beaten the best that this business has ever had to offer, at least in modern times. He's beaten them all. But can he beat Scott Steiner this Sunday? At No Way Out is a question. What a clothesline. What a thunderous powerhouse is this Batista. And now comes the world's heavyweight champion.
But you know what? Booker T would love to make a statement for himself in this match tonight.
Oh, here we go. Here we go now. And Triple H, I don't think he loves this. And look at Scott Steiner. Nothing but brute force and power. The cold hard knife edge chop. The clubbing power of Scott Steiner. He wants to be so badly the heavyweight champion of the world. And he's just beating the hell out of Triple H here tonight in Ohio.
He'll smash you down and chop you up. And he ain't gonna stop. No referee's gonna stop him.
Bam. 10 soldiers and Nixon coming. Oh my God. What a shot right to the face. And look at this power. The power. Belly suplex.
Yeah. Now he's talking some trash.
Scott Steiner came to the WWE only for one reason. Only for one reason. And that was to be the heavyweight champion of the world. He's had just a taste of it in the old WCW. He won't. Oh, look at Flair.
Big mistake, Nate. Oh, get out of there.
Oh, Flair. He's pretending to be a scalded dog and running away when he's luring Steiner. Steiner lets things get into his head sometimes.
Yeah.
That might have been one of those examples. I'm not sure.
Triple H's elbow just got into Steiner's head.
Steiner is so intense, but he could be derailed mentally and his focus sometimes. And right now the game, and look at Batista. The referee's back turned. Batista learning his lessons well.
This is part of that evolution that I told you about. This is the mentoring of Ric Flair and Triple H to some extent. Boy, guys like Batista and Randy Orton are going to be scary.
I think Triple H has also learned a great deal from Ric Flair.
Look at Orton.
Look at Randy Orton. He's been out with that shoulder injury. He's got to be cleared by the doctors by now.
Well, you got to remember one thing, JR. Don't ever forget the business is in his blood.
Well, he's a third-generation star. Hey, this kid his future may be brighter than anybody here in this ring. And there's a cover.
I think Randy Orton's shoulder looks to be about 99.75%.
My God, I tell you, King, people have had kidney transplants and healed up quicker than that.
It's a serious injury.
I know it was serious.
Uh-oh.
And on the game now, that sleeper applied to Scott Steiner. This is actually a very sound move by the game, slowing down Scott Steiner, restricting the flow of blood to the brain.
Oh, this would be huge. This would be a huge statement by Triple H if he could put Scott Steiner down with this.
Ric Flair looking on at ringside, as is Randy Orton. Scott Steiner trying not to fade away here.
You know who else has got to be looking on? Goldust. These are the guys that did the number on Goldust.
Yeah, I laughed about it. And we wish Goldust well. We miss him. And we're looking forward to Goldust being back with us from what we heard from Booker T earlier tonight in a couple of weeks. And Booker T wants the tag. He wants the tag badly.
Booker T also said Goldust just ain't right. I didn't think he ever was right.
Well, he's a little Pet Coon-like. There's no doubt about that. He always has the tag. Here we go, Booker T now. Booker T now with the right hands on Triple H. Scott Steiner finally made the tag to Booker T. And Booker T just beat the game to the punch. And he's beating Batista to the punch as well. Booker T lighting it up here. Booker T on fire on a snowy blizzard night in Columbus, Ohio.
Look at Booker go. He's showing them now why he won the five-time WCW champion.
Triple H can't connect with the right hand, but Booker T connected with a spinning heel kick. A knockdown on Batista. My God, Booker T is electrifying here tonight.
He's knocking him down and begging him to get up. Oh, wait a minute. He feels it, JR.
Oh, this crowd feels it. Booker T feels it.
I feel it. And I think we're going to see it. Here it is. A snowblind spinneroonie. Can you dig it, sucker?
And Batista.
I don't dig that.
Man, Batista, that's like getting run over by a truck. That's like a runaway truck on this ice outside. An 18-wheeler just dimmed the lights of Booker T, and that may be all she wrote for Booker T. Triple H setting Booker T up for the pedigree. Oh, there's Scott Steiner again. Look at Steiner with a belly-to-belly overhead. 300-pounder. Player knocked down from the apron.
Look at Randy Orton.
Randy Orton now.
He's about to get launched.
Oh, Orton slammed off the top by Steiner. Look at this. Steiner's a powerhouse. Steinhauer just manhandled the heavyweight champion. And now knocking down Batista.
Things are not looking good for
Booker T. Booker T with a scissors kick. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. The hook.
What? Can you dig that?
T and Steiner.
Booker T and Scott Steiner.
Booker T and Scott Steiner lighting it up here.
Oh, JR, you got a tough act to follow. That's not all, folks, because still to come. Good old JR going to climb in that ring.
Great victory for Booker T and Scott Steiner.
Can you do a scissor kick?
Hell no.
Can you do a spinneroonie?
No, I can't.
Well, just beat the hell out of Eric Bischoff. I'll settle for that.
Steiner wants that world title, and he may have it right in his crosshairs this Sunday in Montreal.